Have you ever experienced something so perfectly timed, so uncannily aligned, that it sent a shiver down your spine? A moment when the pieces just fit, defying all logical explanation, leaving you with a sense of wonder and a quiet question in your heart: could that possibly be more than just a coincidence? Perhaps you thought of someone you hadn't seen in years, and moments later, their name popped up, or they unexpectedly reached out. Maybe you were wrestling with a difficult decision, and suddenly, a song played with lyrics that spoke directly to your dilemma, or you overheard a stranger's conversation that offered the exact perspective you needed. It could be the recurring appearance of specific numbers, like 11 or 3 or 33, catching your eye repeatedly throughout the day, or encountering a particular animal or natural phenomenon that feels deeply symbolic. In our modern world, we've been conditioned to dismiss these moments. We label them as random chance, fortunate happenstance, or simply the brain making connections where none truly exist. We wave them away with logic and skepticism, perhaps feeling a little foolish for even considering anything deeper. But deep within, a primal knowing whispers that these moments carry weight, that they are threads in a larger tapestry we cannot fully comprehend. What if that quiet intuition is right? What if these aren't random occurrences at all? What if, just perhaps, these moments are deliberate messages, divine signs from the universe, from the field of consciousness, from the source of all creation, designed specifically for you, at that precise moment? Signs that you cannot afford to ignore. Ancestral wisdom from time immemorial has recognized that the world around us is alive with meaning and communication. Ancient cultures didn't see nature, events, or even the alignment of stars as merely mechanical or random. They viewed everything as interconnected, imbued with spirit, and capable of offering guidance and insight. They understood that the divine speaks to us not just through scripture or meditation, but through the language of life itself, through dreams, omens, the flight of birds, the patterns of weather, the unexpected encounter. They cultivated the art of listening, of observing, of interpreting the subtle signs woven into the fabric of existence. In many traditions, there was no such thing as coincidence, in the random sense we understand it today. Every event, every encounter, every pattern held potential meaning, a message from the spiritual realm or the interconnected web of life. Our modern dismissal of these moments as mere chance represents a loss of this ancient sensitivity, a closing off of a vital channel of communication with the divine. So, how do we reclaim this ancient art? How do we discern a divine sign from simple randomness? The key lies in resonance and context. A true divine sign often carries a feeling of significance, a sense of rightness, or a jolt of recognition that goes beyond mere intellectual curiosity. It feels personal. It arrives precisely when you are asking a question, facing a challenge, or contemplating a change. It might repeat itself in different forms, drawing your attention through its persistence. It might defy statistical probability in a way that feels truly uncanny. Think of it as a gentle, or sometimes not so gentle, nudge from the universe, a confirmation that you are on the right track, a redirection if you've strayed, or a validation of your deepest inner knowing. It's not about seeing signs everywhere and becoming superstitious. It's about developing a heightened state of awareness, a conscious openness to the possibility that the universe is communicating with you in ways you may not have previously recognized. This requires presence, being fully in the moment, not lost in the noise of the past or anxiety of the future. It requires cultivating your intuition, that quiet, inner voice or feeling that often knows the truth before your logical mind catches up. Ancestral practices like spending time in nature, mindfulness, contemplative walks, and keeping a journal are powerful tools for developing this inner stillness and outer awareness, sharpening your ability to perceive these subtle divine communications. Why do these signs appear when they do? Often, it's when you are at a threshold. Perhaps you are contemplating a major life change, a career shift, a move, the beginning or end of a relationship. The signs might appear to affirm your intuition, offering encouragement to take that leap of faith. Or perhaps you are feeling lost, uncertain of which path to take. A sign can act as a signpost, subtly guiding you in a particular direction. They can also appear when you are feeling discouraged, reminding you that you are seen, supported, and not alone on your journey. They serve as cosmic affirmations, little winks from the universe letting you know that you are connected to something vast and intelligent. Sometimes, they appear simply to wake you up, to remind you that there is magic and meaning in the everyday, inviting you to live with greater awe and wonder. They are reminders that the veil between the material and the spiritual is thin, and that divine presence is not limited to sacred spaces or formal practices, but is woven into the very fabric of your daily life. Recognizing a divine sign is only the first step. The more crucial part is understanding what to do with it. A sign is an invitation to engage, to reflect, and potentially to act. When you receive a sign that resonates deeply, take time to sit with it. What was the context? What were you thinking or feeling just before it appeared? What initial thought or feeling did it evoke? Often, the first intuitive hit you get when you perceive a sign is the most accurate interpretation. Journaling about these experiences can be incredibly powerful, helping you to track patterns and gain clarity over time. Sometimes, acting on a sign requires courage, taking that step you've been hesitant about, having that conversation you've been avoiding, or simply changing your perspective. Other times, the action is simply one of acknowledgement and gratitude, pausing to thank the universe for the message, strengthening that energetic connection. The key is to not dismiss it, to not rationalize it away, but to honor the feeling of significance it brought and explore its potential meaning for your life. This process deepens your relationship with the divine, fostering a creative partnership where you are not just a passive recipient, but an active participant in the unfolding of your destiny. This journey of discovering and interpreting divine signs is a path walked by many. If you've experienced moments that felt like more than coincidence, if this message resonated with your own intuitive sense of a connected universe, please take a moment to like this video. Your likes help to amplify these discussions about the deeper mysteries of life and guide others who are also questioning the nature of reality. I would also love to hear about your own experiences. What divine signs have you received? What coincidences felt like undeniable messages? Share your stories in the comments below. Your experiences can illuminate the path for others and build a beautiful tapestry of shared understanding. And if you are ready to delve deeper into understanding the language of the universe, to cultivate your intuition, and explore the spiritual dimensions of life rooted in self-knowledge and ancient wisdom, then subscribe to this channel and turn on notifications. Let's continue this journey of uncovering the profound meaning hidden in plain sight together. Thank you for being here, for your willingness to see beyond the ordinary, and for honoring the divine signs that are guiding your way.